Hello my dear students, this is your biology teacher Shivani Dikshit from CPVN online classes. Dear students, today I am going to explain the topic muscular tissue of class 9th. Right? What is the definition of muscular tissue? The tissue which forms muscles and brings movement in the animal body or organism body is called muscular tissue. If we talk about the properties of these muscular tissues, then these muscular tissue contain muscle fibers. They are present in the form of sheets or bundles. Muscle fibers are held together to connective tissue, together by the connective tissue, and they are capable of contraction or relaxation. They contains myofibrils, that is long thread-like proteinaceous fibers. Right? If we talk about the types of these muscular tissue, they are of three types: stripped, unstripped, and cardiac tissues. Stripped tissues are also called voluntary tissues. Unstripped tissues are also known as involuntary tissues, and cardiac tissues are the tissues related to the heart. If we talk about its structural diagrams, then the structural diagram is here. We will understand one by one with the help of the diagram. See, this is stripped or striated, or also known as a skeletal tissue. I have told you that these tissues are also known as voluntary tissues because these tissues work by their will. Right? There are the following names in this tissue. Stripped tissues or stripped muscle contain sarcolemma, that is the outer layer of that tissue, and inside that the fluid is present, that is called sarcoplasm. These stripped tissues also contain nucleus, and two types of bands are there in these tissues known as dark bands and light bands. This is the stripped or voluntary muscle fiber. Right? If we talk about the second type of the muscle fiber, that is unstripped, or we can say it non-striated or smooth walled or visceral muscle fiber also. These are also known as involuntary tissues because they are involuntary in their activities. There are plasma membrane present in these tissues, as you have observed that in this stripped tissue sarcolemma is present, but in this plasma membrane is present, and these fibers like structures are known as myofibrils, that is related to the synthesis of protein. They are the proteinaceous fibers, and in this nucleus is also present. As you know that nucleus is having a great role in the cell, so each and every cell contain nucleus, but there are some one or two exceptions are there, those cells who have not nucleus. Right? And there is the fluid, same fluid, that is sarcoplasm, present in this stripped tissue also, and sarcoplasm is present in this unstripped tissue also. If we talk about the third type of tissue or muscle fiber, that is called cardiac muscle fiber or cardiac tissue. Cardiac tissues, these muscle fibers are found in the walls of heart only, hence their name is known as cardiac. Cardiac is related to the heart. Their structure is in between the stripped and unstripped muscle fibers. They shows light and dark bands in their myofibrils. They are uninucleated, means they have single nucleus. Right? They also possess certain specific characteristics such as they are branched. The branching forms a network. Right? They possess dark disc called intercalated disc. They are involuntary in their activities and contract in a rhythmic manner. As you know that our heart beats like lub. So these cardiac tissues beats in a rhythmic manner. If you have listen your heartbeat, then it creates the sound dub and lub, dub lub, dub lub. So this shows that they are having a rhythmic sound also. Why they are involuntary? Because they work by their own wish. Means our heartbeat is done by the cardiac muscles itself. If we want to stop the activity of the heart, then we cannot, right? So that is why they are called involuntary muscles also. There are dark bands and light bands present in these type of tissues, and they have uni or single nucleus. They are branched, as you have I have shown you in the diagram. They are branched in nature. So this is all about the three types of tissues. These are stripped, unstripped and cardiac tissues. This is all about that muscular tissue. If you have any type of question or query, then ask me on my WhatsApp number. Thank you and have a nice day.